professor of physics at MIT, and 13 years ago he was a co-author of what is perhaps the first scientifically valid or reasonable paper ever published on what might well be a possible mode of communication with extraterrestrial life. Dr. Morrison is considered among scholarly circles as being perhaps one of the most broadly knowledgeable scientists in the country. And on the far side is Dr. George Wald, who's professor of biology at Harvard.
As I believe there's a society of these groups, not just one. There are probably very many. If there's only one, we have no hope of finding him. There are probably thousands, maybe as many as a million. They probably already have had a long history of this same experience of finding new ones and bringing them into the network. There will be two great phases of this eventual time, which I think will come in 10 years or 100 years, or I don't know, maybe longer, when some satisfactory radio telescope work or something similar will acquire evidence of the deliberate beaming of a message, protracted message out into space. They of obviously interesting and meaningful pulses. And you'll be able to read them slowly and fitfully because they will not be coded, but they'll be anti-coded. That's to say, the people who designed them, the beings who designed them, will have thought very carefully how to make the maximum number of mathematical clues. The best way to single out the meaning will be made available. I think, first, the people who are beaming the message will be incredibly alien. Even if their biochemistry resembles the biochemistry Professor Wald teaches, it will not be all that close, you know. It will have enzymes, but it will be, the LD situation will be quite different, and I don't know what chains of enzyme systems they will have at all. And you couldn't eat their food, very likely, even though they're the same biochemistry. Any more than we eat the food of a mushroom. It's very difficult to eat that. It is conceivable that a spherical ship will land in front of the Washington Monument, and a figure with 4 antennas and otherwise looking like the professional football player will walk out and demand to see our leader. But I hope very much that the universe of circumstance is wider than the rather shoddy imaginations of science fiction writers for 30 or 40 years. And I'm pretty convinced it is. We've not found their guidance so great in any but the most modest activities, like going to the moon, which is not very much.